Here we go. So lap times is 25s, 26s. With it being a sprint qualifying, I would not be surprised if it's going to be like a high to mid to low 26 for pole position. To go into turn one. Nicely done by Schmoyes. Never mind. That's track limits, sir.
Already from Schmoyes.
Sequence Craig into turn 2A-B chicane. Does he use the inside curb? Yes, he does. And the front folded. But he kept it going for the second one, but he's ran very, very wide. That's the risk you take. On the first lap, usually at Austria, I tend to avoid the curbs of the chicane just because it's very easy to tuck the front. You want to get that first lap under your belt.
Oh, and Hadif has absolutely cut turn one as well. Completely.
So down the hill to go into turn 4. Craig, who took 2 4th place finishes in Mugello. So very consistent, along with Schmoyes, who have took 2 6th place finishes, but that does not mean he leads the championship. Our championship leader is currently second in this session, even though nobody said a lot of time yet, in Amir Tahifa taking sprint victory, and second in the main race. Jack Byrne was the other person to win in what was a very chaotic Italian Grand Prix in Mugello.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable one too. Definitely a great opening round for us to see, and I'd say a surprise championship leader for what most would consider a surprise.
Craig taking the final corner quite tentatively, I would say. He's got the Prima Plant Racing Ducati of Finley right behind him. Craig goes to the top, but Finley, that's not even Finley, that's Nick Jumping. Nick Jumping, who could have won many times in Mugello, but he threw it away. Aaron Jack across the line, he goes third. Can Howling Siege, who's just been in time trial, a 27 flat.
Yeah.
And Finley goes to the top.
By 2,000. I don't know if Nick went off the track or not, then I went on him like just at the end, and he's invalidated anyway. So that's gone.
So Howling Siege, who just before this was in time trial session, and he crashed out of being on to do a 26 flat. So he's not going to be happy with that one, I know for sure. But Schmoyes, now he's finally got through the first sector into turn 4, possibly the hardest braking zone on the circuit. Through turn 5, the Cressini Ducati's just very, very twitchy under Schmoyes, and in every sense of the word, entry, braking, mid-corner, the bike just seems to be on ice skates as Karen has joined the session.
I also noticed that Lewis is on a test livery as well, which is particularly interesting.
Some riders prefer the test liveries, I think.
And boosted, as he goes off the track at turn 1, which into his lap is going to be gone as well.
So Schmoyes round the final corner, kisses the inside curb, uses the outside curb as well, doing 2 things you don't want to do. Craig getting a fantastic run out. Schmoyes goes into 6th. Craig to pole.
Lewis on a red sector 1, Jack on a red sector 1. Oh, as Hadif's just crashed. He was on a red sector 1 and an orange sector 2, but he's binned it at turn 6.
Howling improves but remains in 4th. Jack Berman second in the championship by 1 point.
He needs this.
Yeah. He's not going to get another go round, I think. He's going to be the first one to end the session. And he jumps to pole, finding just over the 10th and a half in the final sector.
Amir.
No.
P8.
Disappointing session so far.
Yeah. 1.1 seconds up for Amir.
It ain't over yet for the GP24. Yeah, over for GP24s or Howling Sea. Oh, Craig, I forget that. Craig's completely blown turn number 6. He's kept the lap valid just about. Oh, never mind. That is session over. So Howling Siege.
Really messed up his turn 5 here. So he's definitely lost a lot of time because of that. But he's
on the outside curb as well.
To be fair to him.
It's maximum risk. Through turn 8 now, the bike. Well, I've really ridden a few laps around. Well, not a few. I've ridden quite a bit of laps around Rebel Ring in the past couple of weeks.
That's never good. Yeah, you see that from a mile away.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but Austria doesn't seem to have a lot of grip. So I don't know if that's what people are struggling with.
It, so I actually wouldn't know.
That's what my sense was. Anyway, it's a factory Ducati 1-2 with Jack on pole and Craig in second. Finley and Nick Jumping makes it a GP24 lockout for the top 4. Howling Siege is 5th, Schmoyes 6th, Louis 7th, Amir 8th, Aaron 9th, Minmon 10th, Boost 11th, Skyleaf 12th, and Karen, who joined late on, will start in 13th.
Right, I'm just going to say now quickly as well, whatever the weather is going into this race will be the weather for the actual race. So whatever it decides to be. And it's cloudy. So they've escaped.
And there's no
the
chance of
wet sprint.
meatballs. Couldn't help myself. So Jack Berman in the prime position to take the championship lead. However, I don't think it's going to be that simple. Even though Amir will have some work to do, I don't think he'll be shy from being aggressive in the first opening 2 sectors. Let's see how people get on in the practice turn 1.
Start into the first corner, yeah, because it's going to be rather messy. Let's see. And yep. I was going to quit it just before it gets red flagged, because yeah. Q Gamers just put a message in your chat as well, Jack. He said if he wants to. He said he just missed it, so I'll give him an invite if he wants one.
Okie dokie.
Craig wants me to restart the whole lobby. I don't know why. But if there's a problem, then I'll restart it. I don't know what the problem is, but maybe cloudy. 25%. You can help me. Well, I'll invite to the whole group, and then whoever doesn't join, you can let me know whilst I set the grid.
Okie dokie.
Right. I'll invite that. So Karen's here, but no Christian still. So we're gonna have a third seat. Well, maybe full team rider race if Q joins. Right. So we have Jack on pole position. And Reagan second. Howling has not joined yet. Oh no, he has. Lewis has not joined yet. Lewis.
He has.
Oh, is he? Where is he? Oh, see.
P3 apparently.
Ah, that's why. I was looking below and I couldn't see his name.
I think he was in the thing in the menu of choosing be director or racer.
I was like, where's his name? Aaron boosted, Hadith and Karen still. I don't think Q's joining. But they've got a cloudy race, a 6-lap sprint, and I think Amir Tifo won't be so pleased with his result. But anyway, let's get going. So yeah, Amir, he's got the work to do if he wants to hold his championship lead. I mean, it's almost impossible for him to lose it in the sprint race unless he finishes in. He's got to finish, so he can lose it to Jack quite easily. All Jack's got to do is, not actually no, because Jack's will win on countback. Well, not win, but he'll be in front on countback. So Jack's got to basically just beat him. And Amir, he's anyone under threat. He should still remain in second place after the sprint, depending if he is an absolute shocker. But yeah, I think Amir will be slightly annoyed with his qualifying. That's not the greatest way to start.
So you're trying to think with red flags, usually 3 or 4 people have to crash at once.
Yeah, it's
Which
3.
turn 1
Yeah.
can easily provide
I
if
think
people go
that
to the
cause a
apex.
red flag will be penalised afterwards, so they need to be careful.
I mean, I'll say it now. If needs be, exceed limits at turn 1. Don't go
within
within reason. If you're going to hit somebody, and the only way to avoid them is to go off the track, do it. Don't.
If someone gains a few positions as well, then now I'm probably going to set them back.
Gaining a place or 2, I think, is okay. If you're gaining about 2 rows worth, then obviously.
Yeah. We'll see what
Just
happens.
don't don't copy Chang, the esport race from Chang. Do not copy that.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Just waiting for Schmoyes, Amir, Lewis, and Boosted.
So I'm wondering if Schmoyes is going to be able to fix his grip issues, because in qualifying that Grassini Ducati looked absolutely horrible to ride.
Mm.
I've never seen a bike just move so much in every single area of the circuit.
It's his home GP today, Schmoyes. He's got 2 chances at getting a podium. Do you reckon he'll manage to get one?
If the bike stabilises itself, sure. If not, I can just see him. I could possibly see him out being out points, to be honest. But
we're just waiting for Karen, as usual.
Karen loves to take his fair time. Whether it's for tyres, a setup, or what, or go to the toilet. Who knows what Karen likes to do, but loves to wait a good 2 minutes before getting underway.
Yeah. I don't know what he does to his bike, but he must completely swap his bikes around. As we still wait. Lots of anticipation for the riders. Who's your winner for this race? Who's your favourite?
I'll go with the poleman.
Sounds fair enough. And I think I'm going to go for the same. I think Jack's going to be the favourite as well going into this race as well. So let's see what happens as Karen finally readies up. Can finally get going into this race, and let's see what Carnage provides at the first corner.
I love how Craig's gone for the Polo Spagro look of having a number that you can't read. Right, so here we go.
Here we go then.
Lights are on. And we're off. And it's a good start for all the Ducatis. And Tifado's got a great launch from 4th. He goes up the...
Karen's really just smashed into the back of someone there.
Oh, one's down. That's Schmoyes. The home rider's down.
So that is horrible luck.
Oh, who's that setting up these? Is that Amir? Amir's just setting up the inside of everybody.
Oh.
And Jack's got off track. So it's going to be Craig who's going to...
not Karen, sorry, Hadif. He just had to go up the inside of Minmon and he just clipped the front.
So Amir from...
Boosted! Oh, massive front end shake for Boosted, and he goes down.
Lots of carnage everywhere. And Jack Berman's all the way down in 5th, could be 6th.
What a start for Amir.
Yeah.
Is he going to try and look up the inside of Craig here? He's going for it! And he's gone down! I do not believe it. That is just shocking. He's completely rammed straight into the side of him.
And Howling C just found his way to the front of this race.
The Yamaha's the return up this season is he's going to hold on to the lead of the race here in a 7-lap sprint.
And Finley now is in the 2nd place. So Amir TV, he had a fantastic launch, he had a fantastic turn 2, and then he's tried to say, and Finley goes on the inside of Howling at turn 8.
On the inside of Mir, what is that run? It's so bad.
And Nick jumps into 2nd, Jack Burns going to move into 3rd, no, he's going to move into 2nd.
Oh, Aaron's finding his way through, Aaron's going to go for a double overtake.
Oh my god, who's that? That's an Aprilia.
Oh my god,
word.
It's all kicking off.
And look at it.
Definitely not what Amir wanted.
Yeah, and Jack Berman now looking to take the lead from his brother into turn 1, up the inside of Finley. Nick Jumper's going to take him too. Oh, quite a few people feeling. I think that was Finley, but I was sort of expected because Nick Jumping sent it up these inside. Jack Berman retakes lead after dropping to 6th place, but Nick Jumping forces Jack to cut the corner.
It.
And Karen's down.
trying to make the corner, Craig. I think he's very
Oh,
angry.
Jack
after
Bowman
that
sends
cross
up the
in
inside and Nick jumping into turn 3. Lovely block pass. But now Nick Jumping's going to get the better run. Both of them really struggling with wheelie, but now Nick Jumping's going to pull to the inside.
Is he going to do it?
No, he's going to think better of it.
I think, is Jack running a bit wide? No, he's not.
No, Nick Jumping messed up the entry a bit.
Oh,
Howling's down. I think things have finally calmed
down.
down.
Boosted here. He's just trying to squeeze his bike underneath. Boosted's not made that corner very
Oh
well.
my god, Hadif has done the world's strangest line through turn 5 and he's been overtaken by his teammate. Oh, and Schmoy's got his...
Schmoy's did something to Boosted and they've both gone down. Oh, well.
No, Boosted stayed on.
No, Boosted survived.
My word.
Howland's gone from P1 to P11. It's a dismal day so far.
Yeah. So at the Kevin Stanley then.
Oh no.
So Jack Berman, he's managed to survive all the chaos and is out in front by 0.4 of a second. These guys have no tyre wear to worry about due to the fuel glitch. Yeah. Craig and Aaron under investigation, so Craig must have made some contact. Oh, and Aaron's
he's making a few mistakes.
Aaron messed up the chicane, and I think Craig might be about to have him soon. Oh, Jack's gone wide at turn 3.
Oh my god, Aaron almost swiped Lewis's front end. Aaron, though, he's got the run on Craig here. Oh, he just clips him. Is he going to try outbrake him? Oh, no, Craig's going to be late on the brake.
No, he is.
Aaron goes to the inside line.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig's way too... Oh my god, he's...
I thought he should clip the curb there. Yeah. And Finley.
Minmon's sitting in 7th right now as well. That was probably... He's got a long lap though. I don't know. He's probably got that for a collision. That might not have been his fault. But in terms of position on track, this is definitely one of the best positions he's been sat in, Minmon. So he'll be definitely happy with how this is going so far.
Amir
He's losing a lot of points here though.
Meanwhile, his championship rival Jack Berman, 6/10 now the gap.
Yeah, Jack did put up about 8 temps, and I think he's just made another mistake.
You could have seen what I've just seen on my screen. I just got a bird's eye view into the final corner from onboard Finley. Some lag that I'm experiencing. But through turn 1, Nick Jumping's a bit wide.
Track and, yeah, Nick's making quite a lot of mistakes there, and it's really compromising.
Oh, Amir's got through on
but Finley, he's way too tight, and that's not.
He's going to send it away. He tried the Quattararo. He tried it.
He went on there to try and back out of it.
He'll be sending it into turn 3.
He's getting held up though.
Yeah, Nick at his second home track, I guess you could call it. In a way, well, it's the second closest race. Yeah. Isn't on for race winning pace so far.
Oh, Jack is really wide there. Almost ran into the gravel at turn 5. That was really close.
And Craig is slowly closing in on the 2 Pramac Ducatis as Lewis has got through an Aaron in the background. Oh, and Finley touches it inside curb at turn 6. Luckily not gone down.
Wide as well. And Mir's right behind him again.
Aaron's down.
No. That promotes Mir up another position into P6. I think Craig's going to be really angry with what Amir done, because it was pretty poor, to be honest. And he's going to want to finish. If he finishes on the podium now, he'll be, I think, really happy. And I think he can honestly get up to about P2 here. I reckon his teammate might have enough over him, but Nick and Finley are struggling a little bit here.
Minmon's going to be overtaken by Skydeep as well, I think. Into turn... No, I mean, Minmon holds him off. Oh, he has outbroke himself trying to do so.
All settling down at the front. Stable gaps of around 5 to 8 tenths.
Minmon and Skydeep going side by side through turn 2 and A and B. And Hadif...
try and go for it.
Hadif has finally got through on the Christina Ducati.
Minmon, the cutback, just clipping the back of his rear wheel there. Trying to get in the slipstream now. Well, on the outside for Minmon, he's going to go for the outside line. This is not good if Hadif runs wide here. And I can see it happen.
Oh, he's on the outside curb.
Backing out. He would have been alright anyway.
Meanwhile, at the front, the gap's just closed down to 8 tenths. So Nick
Oh,
jumping.
Minmon, he's had a massive shake on the front end and he's gone down. That's, I think what he's doing, he's applying that from, he's just applying the brakes way too quickly. He's going from 0% brake to 100% way too quickly. You're not easing it on, and you can tell he just completely snaps on him, and he's just pressing that brake way too hard. It just goes.
So Jack there just completely missed the apex of turn 9, but Nick must have done the same thing because the gap didn't change. But Nick has just set the fastest lap of the race with 2 laps remaining. So it looks like with two laps to go, we're going to have a GP24 lockout again.
After Lewis's disappointing week last week, he's definitely recovered quite well this race. He's now sat in P5, best of the rest. And I'm sure he'll be more happy with that than after last week's disappointing results.
Yeah. Just only clicked. If things stay like this, Craig is going to take his hat trick of 4th places to open the season.
He's going to pull a Finley from season 5.
Yeah, just constantly either
P4s and P2 season.
P4 and P, yeah, and then wait to the last round to get 2 wins. Oh, Sky, he's gone down at turn 5. That promotes Howling into 7th and Aaron back into the points in 8th. And Minmon has re-overtaken. And Schmoyes as well.
A massive battle at the back here. All these guys are piling up together now. About a group of 3. You got the 2 Grassinis and the 2 factory KTMs both fighting now.
Yep.
No points paying position though here.
But one thing we do have to remember though is the sprint does reverse the grid for the Grand Prix.
And I said to the guys, I think starting at the front isn't necessarily going to be the greatest.
Yeah, because you're going to get tagged.
I think the guys are actually having a bad.
Oh, who's that? Both KTMs have gone down the final corner, and Boosters managed to get through the pair of them. No.
I think actually having a bad sprint race might make it worse because starting at the front is. Yeah.
Whoa, Minmon has a massive high side out the first corner.
I'm sure Minmon somehow manages to have the most strangest crashes ever, and it's impressive.
Right, obviously can Finley close down Nick jumping. I can't see him closing down 8. It's like 6-7 tenths in half a lap, but you never know.
Although Nick's made a mistake.
Going to go is turn 9 or 10, and I don't think the risk will be worth it. But I don't think he's in firing range anyway, so we have to take a big mistake from Nick jumping in the final 3 corners of this race. Always down again. It is down again. But one man who's.
I think Hedif's going to start on pole unless Karen's long lap. Yeah, because of Karen's long lap.
Well, there's one man who's managed to survive all the chaos and everything near enough perfect. It's Jack Berman. He's going to take back-to-back victories and is going to move into the lead of the championship.
Yeah. Congratulations to him. A mere, just really stupid move on Craig there, and that was really poor from him. And I think Craig's going to be really frustrated after that, and rightly so.
So we have to wait what happens with long laps for everybody at the back.
I think it's going to be a KTM 1-2 with Karen on pole. But I think starting at the back here is definitely not going to be a bad thing.
No, we've seen it before in previous seasons. Start at the back, you can very easily end up in the top 5 by this second sector. So, Jack Berman is your winner. Nick jumping 2nd, Finley in 3rd. Craig is 4th. Lewis in 5th. Amir 6th. Howling 7th. Aaron 8th. Schmoyes 9th. Boosted 10th. Minmon 11th. Skydive 12th. And Karen rounds out the field in 13th. Unlucky for some.
Yep. I'm just looking at the fastest laps here just so we can get a judgment into the next race. Look how close the gaps are between like Nick, Jack, even Lewis. Lewis is, on the same pace as the front guys, so definitely maybe someone to look out for the main races. He'll be starting a little bit further ahead. So an interesting sprint. There could be a change of weather conditions for the main race though. Yet to have a wet race yet. The last one we had was obviously Donington last season in Volgas. for these guys that are mostly racing in here. As I need to change it back to variable weather. Alright. So then Karen will be on pole position. So KTM 1-2, so they're hoping for a slightly better race. Lots of crashes from them though, that's what they need to just iron out. Right, and that is the grid done already.
So, who's going to take victory in the Grand Prix? Will we have some wet weather? Hopefully so, a bit of spice up a little bit.
Yeah. Right, Red Bull Ring. And normally, before you even load into the lobby, you can hear if it's raining or not. So that'll be the first judgment. But Jack, he's definitely in the best place in the championship right now.
And it's clear.
No, they've escaped it again.
So quickly going through the championship standings, Jack now has a 6-point lead over Amir, with Nick jumping 9 behind, with Finley for 21 points behind his brother, and Craig rounds out the top 5, who's 13 behind Jack. So Jack at worst will be 5th at the end of today, but I would imagine if he can finish on the podium, like he has done in all 3 races so far, he will walk out of the Red Bull Ring as your new championship leader going out the round.
Jack's got a good lead here, so we're definitely looking to build upon it. But anything can happen in these sprint races, you know, it's not easy to come back from the back of the grid.
Very tight opening sector, but if you're aggressive enough or just very opportunistic rider, it's very easy to find yourself in the top 5, as many riders have shown before.
Yep. Going to be interesting this, obviously the reverse grid, you know, puts the other riders at the back, the faster ones, and they've got to try and work their way through, and it's definitely not the easiest. And around a track like this, it's going to be interesting. We saw lots of crashes in the last race though, which is definitely going to help the guys that don't crash, of course. So I think, yeah, staying on the bike is something very crucial. But everybody is ready, a little bit quicker this time round, which is very nice,
yeah.
And we are ready to go once again. So KTM 1-2, followed by Gracini in 3rd. Let's see, who will lead out of turn 1 or sector 1, because a lot can happen in these first couple corners.
Sure can. Will the positive temperatures cause any changes as well in terms of grip for the riders? And we're off. And it looks like it's going to be both KTMs leading into turn 1. But Booster's been a bit quite aggressive. They all go quite wide. Everybody has got through safely, let's say, through the first corner. As they now filing into the chicane. Whoa, that's the Gracini ride. I think that's Minmon. And everybody survived, but Jack Berman and Finley.
Still a KTM 1-2. But yeah, Jack and Finley still at the back here.
And who's up the inside? Is that Amir? Amir's gone into.
Oh my god, loads of contact. Oh my god, Jack is running so wide off the track.
And Finley's gone from 12th or last to 7th in one corner. But he's got his track on the front inside. He's got his brother behind him as well.
Oh, Jack's just cannonballed straight into the back of a few of those riders there, but he's just made his way through. But it's still a KTM 1-2.
Oh, this is not going to go well. I do not know how Lewis just avoided contact with about 5 riders there, but fair play to him.
We've not had a crash yet, touch wood.
Oh, Finley nearly just smacked into the, the back
Craig
of
just lagged then, I think. So I think Craig just lagged forward then. Jack would not be liking that. I was just watching on board with Jack then, and yeah. Oh no, Schmoyes lost the front!
Yeah, he got really, really close to the back of Amir, and I think he just pulled the front brake a little bit too hard.
Oh my god, Craig almost crashed on the final corner as well then. Just hitting that inside curb, which is never the safest option.
And here comes Craig. He uses the slipstream of Howling and moves into 4th place.
Anything can happen, but Karen Rustil, I think this is going to be the first time he's ever led a full lap in his career of league racing.
Yeah. Amir, as you probably expect after the crash with Craig, maybe a bit apprehensive. Whoa, and that was Skydeep reinventing the racing line. And this might open the door for Amir to move into 2nd place past the Malaysian. No.
Oof.
And Jack Berman, Minmon's gone down. Jack Berman now looking to also get past Howling like his teammate did just a few corners ago. And there he goes, easily done. Or is it?
Going to try and fight back, maybe. Oh,
boost is down.
Lots of crashes, like we said, though. And I think this is going to be a key theme. But Karen is keeping it stable.
Yeah, and Amir Tahif has now moved past Skydeep into 2nd place.
A lot of things can happen in these next 12.5 laps. So,
yeah, so stay as it is, Amir and Jack will both be tied at the top.
Oh, interesting.
Well, Nadif trying to attack back on Amir, but he's just not quite able to. And Karen, once again, still leads.
Yeah, 2 laps. That's Craig's fastest lap.
Yeah,
he's on the charge.
Craig's fed up of getting having 3 4th places. He doesn't want a 4th place.
I can see this being a front 5 very, very soon. Maybe even a front 6.
Yeah, or front 8 if Finley was. Whoa, and a front wide. I don't know. I don't remember Finley getting a long lap penalty, but he must have got one for some reason.
Yeah, probably a collision somewhere, which can easily happen.
Craig's
taking a very tight line there.
And now his teammate
Cameron's made a mistake. He's made a mistake. He's gone off the track there. I didn't fully see it, so.
Boost is down again. Here we go. Jack Berman flies past his teammate down the straight.
As Craig goes for it, he's going to go for it. He's forced him. Oh my gosh, aggressive.
Wow. Yeah, Craig just let the brake off and said, "No, I'm beating you today."
Oh, Karen's wide again.
Craig's wide as wide. Jack's going to send
his 2 teammates, and they're playing a risky game as Jack hits him, goes onto the curb, and
but Craig's got the inside line for the next corner.
They're playing it risky.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. But this is for 4th place. This isn't for the win. This is not the last lap.
Well,
this is lap 3.
Jack's going to send up the inside, maybe. No, not quite. Or is he?
No. Oh, he's got the outside curve as well. Stamp will probably sting out any chance.
Again. Karen going all the way to the pit wall there. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's trying to stop all the slipstream in the world.
Oh, no,
he's down!
No! Yeah, he held on for it for so long. And he's lost the front at turn 1. Oh.
So Amir back into the lead.
3 laps.
Skydeep slide into turn 1.
Where's Amir going? I don't know what that line was. He must have felt like he was losing the front because that.
Yeah, I think he ran the inside curb. We said it'll be inside a Jack.
Oh, how on earth has he not crashed? I do not know. I'm shocked. I have no idea how he's not crashed there. It looked like he lost the front.
So Skydeep in the lead of the race for the first time in a long while.
Yep. And Jack and Amir and Nick and Howling and Lewis and Finley and Karen and Aaron, they're all piling up behind here. They're all really. I mean, the first attempt is separated by a matter of 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So it's still to play for. There's minimal gaps between all the point runners. And if you have a crash now, if one of these top 5 were to have a crash, they drop all the way down to 10th.
There is quite a gap between Howling and his teammate. Whoa, and Craig's had a big snap into turn 9. And that's going to relinquish him into 3rd place.
Oof, Jack. almost crashed on that inside curb, but they got to get past Hadif. He started in second, 4 laps in, he's leading the race, and it's not normal what we see from someone who starts at the front in a main race.
Yeah. Oh, and Craig nearly hit the inside curve at turn 1.
So Hadif's definitely putting up a good job.
So Finley's not taking his long lap, probably for the best because this long lap is very bad. Oh, who's that? That's Amir.
Oh my god, Jack and Craig's gonna go for a move here. He is. Oh my god, he's taking risks.
Yeah.
He sits up into Jack and he's trying to go side by side. I've got a question as well. Has Hadif ever got a podium, including Volgas, in Division 1?
I don't know.
We're
Jack's looking round the outside. That's not going to work, and that's probably
for it.
Craig.
Craig, he's going to send it.
He's got the inside line, and he's
Jack,
through.
He's not going to let that happen, surely.
He might have to.
Oh, he's in! Oh my god, that was. They're like so
there's no way Craig isn't going to attack into. Oh, they can't.
Oh, for sure. But Hadif, he doesn't even probably have a clue what's going on behind him, as Craig's messed that up badly. That's going to cost him some time. This battle at the front is just heating up a little bit more. But they're all just so close together. As Jack's run wide at the final corner, Craig, he's going to get a. Oh, he should have a slightly better run, although it doesn't look like he's gained. It actually looks like he's lost time.
So you can see the top 7 covered
Jack's
by.
made a mistake at turn 1.
Oh, Amir's down!
No! Oh, that's going to hinder his championship even more. And Jack, that'll make him feel a bit better about himself. Trying to keep this lead now, but nothing's confirmed in these races.
No. Right,
Craig
Jack...
looks like he's struggling on the exit corners as well.
Jack's going for the inside line.
He's going to go for it. Oh, he
and
makes a mistake, and Craig's going to get the
through.
comeback. He's going to get the pair of them.
He could
He's going to get one.
But Jack's going to get a double dosage of slipstream.
Double overtake. How long can Hadif hang on for? Oh, he's forced him wide. And
Oh,
Jack is he's still trying.
Aaron's
gone
down.
And Jack
Amir's down as well.
Gone down again. And is Jack going to try and send it? Is Hadif going to try and fight back as well, though? He's still right in the back of them. And Hadif, he's going to have to run on Jack here. Oh, he made a slight mistake on the curb. And
oh, and he jumping down.
As well. And have to tilt the front, been set free now. Hadif, he's going to try and hang on, but he's still got a second over 4th here, and he's very much on for a podium here.
You know, like, considering how much these guys have been battling at the front, they've actually been able to extend their leads over everybody, which is quite impressive, I have to say.
I'm impressed with Hadif as well this race, considering how much he struggled in the last race. He's put up a really solid job here.
Well, you do have to remember that Hadif was running hard medium tyres.
And he's changed now.
Well, there's no point running other tyres at this race because tyre wear is off. As Jack's looking up the inside into the chicane. And we've got to keep an eye on the warnings. Keep an eye on the warnings. A pair of them are on 4 warnings, so they could be on for a long lap if they're not careful.
Well, 3 second panic. Oh, Jack's gonna go for it! And Hadif's here as well still. Oh my god.
Hold your breath.
He's still trying! No, oh my god, is Hadif gonna go for it?
He's not. Jack's going to try and go around the outside.
Oh my god, he got the back of him! Oh! I have no idea. Karen's gone down again as well, but Hadif, he's forced his way through, and Craig and Hadif has actually got 2nd place back here.
And Finley is now in the party as well.
Oh, he's just forcing his way through. No mercy at all from Craig. He's not happy. Oh my god, he's really taken risk. And Craig's got a long lap.
Yep, there we go.
And
so
that last warning was for an incident warning. So I'm guessing that's a collision with probably Hadif into turn 5.
Oh, Finley's a bit wide into turn 9.
The question is though, will he take it, or will Jack get a long lap?
I'd still say anyone inside the top 5 still has a chance of winning this race. We're only just reaching the halfway stage. Craig's picked up a long lap penalty. Now is he going to serve it? I don't think he is.
The last time Howlin won a race was back in season 9. And also, ironically, on the Yamaha.
Into the chicane. Jack's going to be... Oh my god!
Craig is...
I think Jack braked really early there because I think he's a bit worried about long laps. So it'd make sense why he'd be a bit cautious. Unless Craig just did completely outbrake himself.
And unfortunately, Aaron, I think, did rage quit, which means he's going to be our first long lap penalty servant or guaranteed long lap of the season. But it lasted longer than last season. As Hadid's wide.
Meanwhile, Jack's just been able to get away. But Jack, we're going to say, he's going to have to be careful in terms of long laps. Can't afford one more warning, and Austria is such an easy track to exceed limits at.
Here, but it seems like Craig is just trying to ride through him.
If there's a gap, he'll go for it.
Yeah.
He hasn't beat his teammate all season so far, and he can't.
And Jack, if he wins this race, his championship lead is just going to keep.
God, Jack was careful, was close there. He ran onto the drain on the exit of turn 8.
Hadid runs off the track.
Oh, Jack's really wide at the final corner.
And that's going to help Craig catch back up. And if Hadid can just stay on the back of these, he could definitely get back into a potential race-winning situation again. But Finley, he's closing in as well.
And he's going
to go for a move. He's forced his way through. Jack made a mistake at turn 1.
He's got away with a warning as well.
Warning for that because I think he tried to sit up. So I think he's alright there. Hadid is strong on the brakes. Still trying, but Craig, he's just getting disrupted here by Hadid. And it's really helping Jack. But Finley doesn't look like he's going to mess around.
And look
Howling's in close proximity too.
Howling is close. Oh, he actually completely messed up with the hairpin.
Here comes Finley. What a run he's got on Craig.
And Craig's going to move back into 4th place.
Oh no, not the 4th place again. Oh no.
And Finley is through up the inside. Lovely block pass.
God.
Schmoyes and Mimon simultaneously picked up long laps. Craig's going to just send it to turn 7, isn't he?
Oh my god, Craig is just riding through people. I mean, that's just poor. He's done that 3 times to people at that exact corner.
But Finley's got straight back through on the cutback. Craig is desperate, and you can tell.
And you can see his teammate pulling away from him, proving that Jack is the number 1 at the moment, but he will not be happy with that. As Finley's made a mistake, and Craig, he's not going to have quite enough speed.
So far, if all long laps stay valid,
Hadid just ran off the track there.
If all long laps stay valid, Howling is on to finish on the podium.
Yeah, Hadid just ran off the final corner there on the green, so I'll just give him a track limit warning for that. But he's still only on 3.
So far, Jack Berman's doing what needs to be done. And you can tell he's taking...
sent that chicane, and he's gained so much time.
Yeah, but you can see the difference between Jack, who's just taking everything nice and easy. Craig is sending it everywhere.
Yep, he does not care.
He's at the outside curb, but he's going to cut the nose off Finley, but Finley's still going to get the slipstream. He's still going to have the inside line.
As they close on Hadid landed. Oh! How on earth has he not crashed? I thought it looked like he was crashing on my screen there. He slammed straight into the back of Hadid.
And Craig's going to send it to... He's not going to send it, actually.
No, not this time.
He's going to turn underneath him, though.
Yep,
yeah, he's done the same thing he's done about 3 times now.
Yep.
Oh, and boosts down for another time.
I think this is... And he's getting instant warnings for it, I'm pretty sure, but he's just riding through people now.
So Craig has got to put Jack under pressure now. 1.3 seconds out in front. He's got to force Jack into just a track limits warning mistake. I think that's as simple as it's going to get.
Yep.
4 laps remaining as Craig gets inside curb and the front tucks but doesn't fold.
Hadid, though, as it stands, he's currently going to finish in 2nd place.
Yep.
This race has never settled down. He's just made a mistake there at the chicane. Finley rides through the side of him. I mean, that is...
Oh, and Howling's picked up a long lap as well now.
I don't know whether to give Finley a warning for that. He's one away from a long lap and he has just rode straight for the side of Hadid. It doesn't look like he's serving his long lap. For now, I'm going to get... Oh god, I accidentally gave Hadid a warning. Wrong one. That will be a remove.
Whoa, and Finley's completely butchered the entry of turn 4 there.
Yeah. Finley's doesn't look like he's going to serve it. He can contest it afterwards if he wants to, but from what I saw, I think that's not worth it. Sorry to Hadid, I didn't mean to give him that extra warning. That's going to make him feel a bit more cautious now, which I apologise about. He's
So I think
probably
the top,
going to be quite confused.
yeah, I think the top 5 are the only riders not to go down yet.
There's so many warnings and track limits and long laps in this race so far.
Well, again, Jack's just been the only one not to really make too many errors. 3 laps
I really
to go.
hope if Hadif gets a long lap now, he doesn't serve. But Howling, he's also
Oh,
gonna,
Jack
Jack's
really
got a long
close.
lap.
He's got it. He nicked it. Actually nicked it. So,
Finley, I think Finley's tried to serve one. I think. I don't know how
right.
much time he's lost, but I think he's attempted to serve.
So currently, Jack would still win just about because the gap between him and Hadif is 4 seconds.
Jack's
Jack's off the
wide.
track again. The thing is now Jack can go full aggression, but yeah, so now Jack can just open the taps and push like mad. And Howling now moves into 3rd place. So it's all...
Howling's got a long lap. And I really hope Hadif doesn't get a warning. Craig's lagged again, then I'm watching him and he just lagged again.
Oh, Mia's down
and then
again.
Mia's come down and it's just, yeah. The championship leader's just faded. I'm not sure how Minmon and Boosted are so far behind.
They've had a lot of crashes.
I've not even noticed.
Like, Boosted's crashed about 3 or 4 times. I don't know how many times Minmon's crashed, but...
So then, Hadif and Howling on track fighting for the podium, but it looks like Hadif is on for a podium here.
It does look that way.
Unless Howling has reason to contest. Unless Finley can catch up as well. As Lewis picks up a long lap penalty as well. It's settling down, but Jack, he's in control, and he's not letting anything get to him, and he's winning, and winning again. 2 seconds the gap now, his teammate cannot catch up. And with all these long lap penalties and warnings and everything, I'm particularly interested how this race is going to pan out in the end result wise, because I have no idea where everyone's finishing.
Well, so far, let's say everybody's got a long lap. We'll keep their long lap. Let's see.
Yeah.
It'd be Jack, Craig, Hadif, Howling. That'll be your top 4.
I think Schmoyes is going to be annoyed here at his home race. He's not particularly had a good one. And,
No.
I think Nick's had a really quiet race as well down in 7th, and these two definitely haven't had the weekend they probably wanted.
Here we go. It's the last lap. Jack Berman, who since taking the lead, has pulled out gaps. He may have picked up a long lap along the way, but due to the whole field, barring 4 people, getting long laps also, it does mean that he is on course to take his 3rd victory in succession and will extend his championship lead that he's just taken in the sprint. And it's going to increase.
He's got to not lose 2 seconds on this final lap, and he will become a podium finisher. Unless Finley, though, I think Finley served his long laps, and Finley's only 7 tenths behind here. Could
yes,
he
but Finley's got an exclamation mark, so he's not served 1.
Yeah.
But that could be removed.
That's glitched though, because there's an. I don't know.
We'll find out after the race anyway.
Yeah.
When things get contested,
Finley,
etc.
he'll know, and if he does know that he's all right, then it might be because of a collision that maybe he wants to contest. So, and Hadif is only 4 tenths in front, and he is under massive threat here. He needs to get these final corners right. As Finley, he's closing it down. It's down to. He's staying on 4. I think he's just.
He's going to have to. Hadif's going to have to completely butcher turn 9, which Finley's done himself.
Okay.
But here he is. Jack Berman extends his championship lead and takes victory here at the Red Bull Ring. Craig finally doesn't finish in 4th, has taken 2nd. And Howling will cross the line in 3rd, with Hadif in 4th, Finley in 5th. Lewis will take 6th. Nick jumping in 7th. Karen, Schmoyes takes 8th. Karen, where is he? Is 9th. For me, is 10th. Boosted will be 11th, and I'm really struggling to find people here on here. Yeah, Booster will cross the line in 11th, and unfortunately, Minmon will DNF.
Yeah. Very chaotic race. Let's see then. And yeah, it is Hadith in 3rd, and Finley's down to 7th.
So he must have failed his long lap.
Interesting.
So Jack Berman wins, ahead of his teammate Craig in 2nd. So that championship lead now, I reckon he's going to be safe for the next race, you know. Hadith is 3rd, takes his first podium in a long time. Howling in 4th, Lewis 5th, Karen 6th, Finley in 7th, but that might change. He might move back up to 5th. Amir is 8th, Schmoyes is 9th, Nick Jumping in 10th, Boosted 11th, Minmon 12th, and Aaron Jack, who rounds out the field in 13th.
It's going to be interesting here. Obviously, Hadith is he going to do an interview? I don't know if he's here. Let me see. Hadith, if you're here, if you want to do an interview, then let me know. We'll have to wait on that, I think. But maybe we can do Craig and Jack first, and if Hadith wants to, then you can. Oh, Hadith?
Hello.
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 So then, it's your first podium then of the season. I'm sure you'll be very happy with this result today. You've done really well. P3 today, it was a good race. You started in 2nd, and you kept a consistent pace. So yeah, how was today's race for you, and how does it feel to be on the podium today?
First I want to say it's a very good race for me because long time I'm not on the podium place. So I was so nervous when I lead the race. So I know Jack is a faster than me, so I give I give him to the lead. So my target on that, actually I want to get the podium, but I made a mistake. But Howling get a long lap, so I just stay on the 4th position. So I know he got a long lap. Yeah, it was very good for me, and I think this was best race on this year for me. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Congratulations on your first podium. Well done. Did a very good race today, so hopefully you can keep this up. But yeah, well done. You've done a great job today.
Thank you.
So we now move on to the 2nd place finisher. Craig, you've had 3 4th places. Finally, you're on the podium. And it's fair to say you're the rider, I think, in that Grand Prix where you had your elbows out the entire way. There wasn't I don't think there was a lap when you were trying to fight to get yourself to the lead where there wasn't some point there was contact made or really aggressive block pass was made. But what's it feel like to finally get on the podium and start off your championship challenge this season?
It was just hectic. I did message Vita and say that I literally have no words. Like, don't want to be rude to you guys. I've got no words. It's just the warnings are ridiculous from rubbing up against each other. Obviously, I'm gonna appeal that. People will cry, but I got no words.
Okay, probably the best option if in the state, but well done for your 2nd place and good luck for the following rounds.
Thank you.
And then the race winner now is Jack Hammer. I'll let you interview him since I interviewed him last week if you want to.
Okay, so Jack, you came into this round 2nd place, 1 point behind. You now enter the championship with a whopping 16-point lead over your teammate. So how does that feel?
Yeah, it's a good lead. I think it's like the first time I've led the championship. I don't think I've ever led the championship, so yeah, it feels good. It feels good to finally lead the championship. But onto the race, I had a good qualifier, and I couldn't do my maximum lap, but still pole position. Yeah, I had a good start. Amir hit me off into turn 2, so I had to take the long route. I lost time. I still got a warning, which was a bit weird. And then I had an incident with Nick jumping as well. I think Nick was like really aggressive. at that point. But it's that one. I don't blame it, to be fair. It's Red Bull Ring. But yeah, we got into a rhythm and we had to fight our way to first. And as soon as I got into first, I managed to control the gap. I made a couple of mistakes, but that's just because I didn't want to get warnings, and I had to take it quite easily and quite smooth. And yeah, try not to crash or anything, because it's easy to do. And then into the main race, started last. I was actually last until like out of turn 2. I was really aggressive. I didn't mean to be that aggressive into, I think it was turn 4. But I don't think anyone crashed from it. But yeah, it was hard to find the way back to the front, because when you start near the back, you're really going to be at a disadvantage, especially around a track like here. And yeah, we was having good battles with Craig. He was quite aggressive. He got quite a few warnings, but personally, in my opinion, he deserved every single one of those warnings. I think he was quite aggressive, and he might not agree with me, but he's going to appeal it because it's Craig. But I'm not going to appeal mine, because my warnings are my warnings, you know. I got given them for a reason. But yeah, it feels good to be leading the championship and to win sprint race and main race. So yeah, I'm excited for whatever the next race is. And well done to my Malaysian brother, Hadi, on the podium as well.
Yeah, so well done. You're doing a fantastic job so far. 16 points, so you will at least lead the championship after the sprint.
Yep.
So so far you're also the only rider to finish on the podium in every single race, so you're not doing too badly.
No, not too bad at all.
So that's been it. It's another quite good round, lots of action, quite a lot of chaos and crashes, but I think maybe championship-wise not the greatest, but we are out seeing why Jack is not clear, but why he was the pre-season favourite heading into this season.
Yep, he's done a really good job so far, and I just thought I'd bring up as well that next week is Indianapolis, and our winner from last season at Indianapolis was Jack. So he's going to be the favourite for that round as well, and he's definitely sat in a good position right now. So yeah, being the winner there last season, he had a very good pace, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he can do the next week. But Indianapolis, anything can happen. We obviously had that's one of the only tracks where the tyre choice may be different. Obviously this weekend we've gone from having no tyre wear to then next weekend having a problem with the front tyre for some, and I know somebody struggles with that is Finley, so I'm sure he will not be looking forward to that.
And
So
so
yeah,
he doesn't,
anyway,
is
I think
Craig,
today was
so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's been it for round number 2. We'll be back for round 3 next week, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.